Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. So I want to show you a quick overview of what was announced at the Meta Connect 2025. We already knew some leaks before, the Meta Ray-Ban display and so on, but there were other things. But let's go through that one by one, right? So the first thing, yeah, it was confirmed, the leak is confirmed, Ray-Ban display, or it's called Meta Ray-Ban display. So let's go through that. So the concept is it's not an AR headset, it is glasses with a small head-up display. Yeah, it's $800 and it comes with this neural band here. We will talk about this soon. So the display specifications, it's monocular. That means you only see the display in the right eye, in the outer right part of your view. The field of view is around 20 degrees. This is, of course, much smaller than VR or AR glasses and headsets, but still, the people say that tried it, it's visible. The resolution is 600 by 600, which seems low, but at this at this small field of view, it's really good, and it has 42 pixels per degree, which is really a sharp display. The brightness is up to 5000 nits, so you can definitely wear it outside, that's no problem. And the cool thing is the light leakage to the outside is only like 2%, and that means other people likely won't ever see what you can see in the display. So what can you do with the Meta Ray-Ban display? So of course the AI in comparison to the old Ray-Ban can give you now answers or recipes or whatever inside the display. You can read it instead only hearing it. That's cool. I'm sorry. The same with texts and WhatsApp messages and reels and so on. They can be visible now inside the display. Also video calls are possible now, where you can share your perspective and so on. And you also have a camera view, a preview of your camera view. With the old Ray-Ban Meta, you never saw what exactly you are taking a picture of, but now you can see the preview. Also navigation is possible through pedestrian navigation. Unfortunately, it's not available in a car as it seems right now, and it's only available in some cities, likely in the US, I'm pretty sure. And of course, we also have live translation and so on. So if there is a conversation, you can see the live text inside your display. The design, you can see it's a little bit more bulkier, of course, because the technology has to be inside that. It's 69 grams, so it's definitely heavier than the old Ray-Ban Meta with 52 grams. The battery life is, they say, at normal use, 6 hours. And all the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses come with transition glasses. That means when you go outside, it gets dark. When you go inside, that's removed again. That's really cool, right? And the controls are, as you can see here, with the wristband. I think they have, here's the wristband, and this works with like your the muscle activities in your arm and in your hand are measured, and then you can do some gestures, for example. And the cool thing is that the glasses don't need to see your hands. It works without direct camera contact, and that's really cool. So you can do the movements on your hips or even behind your back, and it still works. For example, the pinch movement, you can choose something with your index finger or pinch with your middle finger. Then you go back. You can navigate by touching your the side of your index finger with your thumb, left, right, up, down. Yeah, and you can also do like pinch and spin, like volume up and down. And later you can also, with an update, you will be able to draw letters on a surface to write something. That's also cool. And the battery life of the wristband is around 18 hours. And it's IPX7 waterproof. It will be the Meta Ray-Ban display will be available in US starting September 30th, and after that in Europe starting at the beginning of 2026, and France, Italy and UK. Unfortunately, Germany is not there, but perhaps later. That was the first announcement, really cool, but unfortunately I expected that the navigation works everywhere and also in a car. That's a little bit disappointing, but the rest could be interesting. The next one, this is a Ray-Ban Meta 2, I would say, Gen 2. Yeah, it's without display, it's only with audio, and they improved it a little bit. For example, now you have 3K at 30 FPS video recording. Before that it was 1080p, but still you can only record 3 minutes. The battery life is now 8 hours instead of 4 hours, but everything stays same. You can take pictures, videos, you can do calls, Meta AI, and music and translations and all this stuff. The price is $380 and it's available now. And I'm sorry, you can also use the old Ray-Ban or can also buy the old Ray-Ban for $300. That's nice, right? And then the next thing is this one here, the Oakley Meta Vanguard. Really interesting. This is a sports smart glasses, really crazy. And this is based on the Oakley Sphera sport glasses design. So the main thing is you can see the cameras in the middle, and it has a really huge field of view of 122 degree with a video, and you can do very good first-person perspective, right? And it's IP67 water and dust proof. The battery is around 9 hours, and it works better if it's cold. Crazy, makes sense. And it's 6 decibel louder. Then you can hear it on wind noises and during biking and so on. And you can also do slow motion videos with 720p and 120 frames per second. The people that say that used it already say it's with 66 gram a little bit heavier, but the weight is spread pretty good, they say. The price is $500 and you can pre-order it now, and shipping is on October 21st in many countries, even in Germany. Really nice, right? Yeah. And the last thing is Meta Horizon Hyperscape. So you can create with your Quest 3 or 3S, you can create like, no, I think it's only Quest 3, right? You can create 3D versions of your real environment. And, or is it also for 3S? Oh yeah, it's 3S as well. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So how does it work? So you scan your room, and the technology uses Gaussian splatting and cloud rendering, and then the data is transferred to the servers and calculated. So first you will just run through your room 30 seconds to create a mesh, and then you have to collect data. So you have to go another 5 minutes through your room and scan every detail, like the shelves and desks and all that stuff. And after that, you will send the data to Meta, and after 2 to 4 hours, the scan is ready, and then you can realistically go through your 3D environment. That's really nice. And also the view from outside of the windows, they say looks good. The only thing is small text and areas that you didn't scan, for example, beneath the couch or so, beneath the sofa, this could have some errors, of course, yeah. Later, it will also support a multiplayer mode, so you can invite people into your 3D scanned room. That's nice. Available is that in the US as a beta and later in other countries. So guys, these were the announcements. Really nice. Of course, my favorite is the Ray-Ban Meta display. Meta Ray-Ban display. They do it the other way around to confuse people, right? Yeah, whatever. I try to get it. I will not fly to the US just to buy them. It's crazy. Perhaps I will get them in Italy or somewhere else or whatever, but I will definitely get them and then I will show them to you and do a review. That's really interesting. So check out my other playlist for smart glasses in the description and tell me what is your favorite announcement and will you buy the Meta Ray-Ban display. Write it in the comments below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell and see you next time in virtual or augmented reality. See ya.
VoodooDE